It's the meeting for the Cancer Research Foundation.
Sorry, I don't see anything.
Well, it's odd. I got a message.
Hi.
Thanks. Cancer research. How many more times are you going to set me up like this?
I'm going to keep doing it until you return my calls.
Jeffrey, I told you I can't do this.
You can't do what? Save yourself from Alan Spaulding?
We have a pact.
Reva, he killed a man.
He saved my life.
And what good is that life if you're stuck in that mansion under his thumb?
I never should have told you.
Well, he didn't save your life, okay? He owns it. You got to stop this.
I can't. Don't you see?
What I see, Reva, is a woman who is so desperate to save her son that she's willing to put her trust and faith in Alan Spaulding.
It's for Jonathan's sake. I don't have a choice.
Yes, you do. Go to the police and tell them what you told me.
No, I can't do that, because if I do, then Alan's gonna...
You don't get it, do you? If someone traces the death of that sheriff back to Springfield, Alan's gonna make sure that you pay for it. You're gonna have to throw him under the bus before he runs you over.
I'm doing what I have to do.
And what is that? Looking out for Alan's welfare above everything else, including us?
Us?
Yes, us. There is an us, believe it or not.
I know there is. I know it even more now since I've moved out.
Well, then, fight for it. Put this guy behind bars.
It's not going to matter. Even if Alan is arrested, they're going to ask questions. Why was that sheriff trying to kill me? What was I doing in Tourmaline?
We'll come up with a good story.
It's not going to matter. They're still going to ask questions in that town. Jonathan and Sarah live there, and then Alan's going to know that they're still alive.
And what are you going to do once Alan decides that he's scared and turns you in?
He won't.
You sure about that?
You have a daughter. Wouldn't you do whatever you had to do for Ava?
Well, what are you talking
about?
You
would. You would put your life on the line for her, wouldn't you?
Look, Alan's going to figure this out, okay? So if we at least take control of the situation...
The situation is controlled.
Hello, Reva.
Alan.
Jeffrey.
Al. So, how's the murdering business?
Reva, just exactly what did you tell Jeff?
I know about Tourmaline.
Oh, so do I. It's a gemstone.
It's a gem of a little town in Southern California. They're looking for a new sheriff right about now, thanks to you.
You gave me your word.
Well, don't blame Reva. She didn't say anything that I couldn't figure out for myself.
He traced your flight. He heard that the sheriff had been killed, and he connected the dots.
And you filled in the blanks,
He's my lawyer. Whatever I told him is confidential.
You think that would stop him if he thought he could nail me?
You're right. I wouldn't hesitate. Lucky for you, Reva won't let me.
Really?
You saved my life.
Reva won't give you up, Alan. That's not to say that I won't.
So it comes down between you and me, huh? Have I ever told you how fond I am of your daughter?
What does Ava have to do with this?
She has a very bright future ahead of her. A future that I could help a lot.
Do you think you can use Ava as a bargaining chip?
Okay, if you don't want to think about your daughter's future, what about your sordid past? You know, Olivia came very close to prosecuting you for something you did to her when she was no more than a child.
You really are a bottom feeder, aren't you? You're going to try to dredge that up?
I didn't say that. I'm merely trying to make a point. You and I have something in common. We were both in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, but I didn't shoot the sheriff. You did.
True, but I have a feeling that if you'd been in my place and you saw that Reva was in serious danger, you would have pulled the trigger too. Come along, Reva. Mr. O'Neill has an important decision to make. And for your sake, I hope it's the right one.
Don't panic, Alan. Jeffrey gave me his word.
You gave me your word, and we both know what that's worth.
Besides, if he goes to the police, he knows it's going to be hurting me, too.
Maybe he'll cut you an immunity deal and have me sentenced to life.
So what are you going to do? Shoot him, too?
Shoot him? Reva, you are so ungrateful. I shot that man and saved your life.
Here we go. You're going to hang that over my head, right? Torture me with it? Jeffrey was right. Maybe we should just end this all right now.
You think it's that simple? If there's a trial, it won't be here in Springfield. It'll be in Tourmaline with a jury of the sheriff's friends.
Once we tell the truth...
The truth is what power and money say it is.
Yeah, well, you have power and you have money.
Not enough to take care of the entire city of Tourmaline. No, you can take the chance if you want to. I'm beginning a new life, and not just for myself.
With Rafe? Someone else you can shape and squeeze like you did Philip? I'd be doing that boy a favor.
He and his mother had nothing before they came to me.
Well, they seemed fine to me.
I can offer them a world they've never known, and they can offer me purpose and hope. But not if you let Jeffrey go to the police.
Let him?
Where's Josh when you need him?
Oh, now that's a cheap shot.
Now, are you saying that Josh wouldn't keep silent
They
for
are
you?
two totally different people.
So I said.
Jeffrey is not going to stay silent for anyone, not even me. And I can't make him do anything. That's part of his charm.
If Jeffrey goes to the...
Good. You're both here. I have something to tell you. I made a call about the sheriff.
Trust him, you said. Attorney-client
Slow
privilege.
down. Be quiet.
Let me tell you something, O'Neill. If they come after me...
No one is coming after anyone.
What did you say?
I have a contact in the California Attorney General's office. I spoke with him, and I'm calling in a very big favor.
What kind of favor?
The kind of favor that says that the sheriff Tourmaline had a terrible gambling problem. He was deeply in debt with the kind of people who don't take kindly to welchers.
Is that true?
Well, it is now. I will suggest that they will avoid a federal inquiry and considerable embarrassment by closing the case as soon as possible.
You can call off the dogs?
I'm doing this for Reva. I would let the dogs eat your liver.
You really think you can pull this off?
I'm going to make a trip, and then it'll be over.
Well, you know something, O'Neill? I misjudged you. It's not often that I admit that I was wrong, but thank you.
You saved Reva's life, so we'll call it even. Now I'm going to take Reva home with me.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Do I have a say in that, or are you just going to, like, hit me over the head with a club and drag me back to my
You want to
cave by the
stay in
hair?
his house?
Hell no. No, but I'd just like for you to ask me.
Are you sure you want to take her home?
Positive. We'll send for her things tomorrow. Better yet, you can send them and pay the freight, okay?
Gladly. But would you like for me to make a donation to your charity or something?
Well, there is one more thing you can do. Stay away from Reva. If you see her on the street, cross to the other side. Got it?
Gladly. But, you know, Reva and I have a unique rapport.
I'll report this.
Alan, I can make this go away. I can also make it come back. Just give me a reason.
So, is your guitar still sitting by the fireplace? And is Waldo still hanging on the wall?
Everything is exactly as you left it.
Good, then what are we wasting time for? Take me home, Jeffrey.
Actually, there is one thing that is not as you left it. Moi. I chased after you once, Reva. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to play Josh.
Did I ask you to?
From now on, you got to tell me everything, okay? No holding back. Not even if it's really scary, okay?
I got it. No holding back.